What's good, people? It is Tony the Savant back again. And before we get started, please like this video, share this video, as well as hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content and going live on the channel. If you haven't already, please join the fam and subscribe to the channel as we go live daily, drop content daily. And last but not least, my favorite part, please leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section, as I'm always intrigued and interested to know what you all think about these topics that we discuss. And if we get to the work today, ladies and gentlemen, as a former Packers man, I'm kind of torn reporting this news. As two of my favorite players, Davante Adams and Aaron Rodgers, it's no secret that they have departed from Packer Nation, going on to their new respective teams. Davante Adams still looks like a stud out there in the black and silver with the Las Vegas Raiders. Aaron Rodgers, as we all know, he suffered an injury last season that kind of derailed his New York Jets debut. But nonetheless, I feel like both these guys are still in peak form that they were in when they played for my Green Bay Packers. And there have been reports coming up about the two of these guys reuniting. And I would love to see it. I would love to see it for the Jets fans. I have a big brother in the Jets Nation, and Nick Shine, proud New York Jets fan. Make sure y'all go check out his platform, as I get a lot of my Jets updates and information from him. But this particular storyline, like I said, I've been following on my own merit because the two former Green Bay Packers, the two big name Green Bay Packers, their names are involved. Typically keep up with Green Bay Packers players even after they leave. But in the same time, again, the reports have been coming up that these two are thinking about reuniting. On the surface, the Las Vegas Raiders, I remember making a video about this some time ago. They were discussing how they're happy with Davante Adams and don't have any intentions on trading them or moving them or anything like that. But I've also been hearing reports that Davante Adams wants to play for a contender, that he is not happy with the situation in Las Vegas. He is getting his money, so he's trying to, be a good Samaritan in that regard. But in the same breath, Davante Adams is a dog. He's a guy that loves to win, and he doesn't feel like the situation with the Las Vegas Raiders is going to lead him to a Super Bowl ring, or it's just the losing culture out there right now, respectfully, that he doesn't rock with. But there's been reports that Aaron Rodgers has been recruiting him, trying to get him over to the New York Jets. And I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. As I do feel like Davante Adams is probably the one piece that could put the New York Jets roster over. I mean, we already know they got studs all around the offense and the defense. A couple of my favorite players, Quentin Williams, and Sauce Gardner, man their defense. Garrett Wilson, one of my favorite receivers in the league. They got another receiver over there who's a stud as well. Breece Hall is another phenomenal player for these guys. I had him in my fantasy league last year. He was kind of up and down, but I like Breece. I like Breece a lot, especially considering the fact that he's a young player with a high ceiling. I do like Breece a lot, but I feel like Davante Adams on this team would solidify that they are a legitimate Super Bowl contender. Again, I think that they are one of the teams in the mix. When you throw Aaron Rodgers in there, I know as a Packers fan, Aaron Rodgers is good for a conference championship game. It's just all about what he'll do when he gets your team to that point. Nonetheless, I do feel like Aaron Rodgers and Davante Adams reunion would be dope. Now, again, like I said, with the reports, everybody's saying the right things in the sense of Las Vegas saying they don't want to move on Davante Adams. Davante Adams saying that he's happy in Vegas, and we don't know what Aaron Rodgers got going on in New York. I gotta say, I've been keeping up with my boy Aaron, and it just seems like he's a little bit more trouble than he's worth right now. But ultimately, like I know, if nobody else knows, I watched Aaron Rodgers for a long time in Green Bay. He has his ways about him. A bit of a diva when he wants to be, but he always performs on the field. He's always there for the team. And so, you got to kind of take the good with the bad. But nonetheless, I just feel like this would be a good move for the New York Jets. If they can somehow finesse Davante Adams from him, I don't know if they would be willing to forfeit any of their future or any picks. I don't know what they have. I have to hit up Nick Shime with the Proud New York Jets fans YouTube channel. Shout out to the big bro. Make sure y'all swing by his platform. I have to hit up him and see what picks they have to see if they can get a Davante Adams, because I would imagine the Las Vegas Raiders would want, a bunch of future picks, maybe a player or two. But the Vegas Raiders don't really have anything to send over there outside of Davante Adams. So we'll see. Like I say, I know Davante Adams is in win now mode. I believe he's 30 years old, 31. And we all know the NFL, you age fast. So try to get your wins and your hardware and your money in the window that you have while you can. And I believe that Davante Adams is just at a point in his career where he's ready for a Super Bowl ring. Legendary Packer wide receiver. He did his thing last season with the Las Vegas Raiders. Despite all of the quarterback trouble that they had, Davante Adams still had a decent year compared to his standards. And I would like to see him win a ring, man. I want to see my guy win a ring, to tell you the truth. Davante Adams is one of those receivers that work hard, do his thing, leave it all out on the field. And so I would love to see him get a ring. And I don't know how else that would happen unless he goes to New York. So we'll see what happens with this situation. I've been following this this storyline for quite some time now. Not sure if I said this already, but when I originally reported on this situation, it was way back when I think there was the Raiders GM. He was making some commentary about possibly, or not even going to say possibly moving Davante Adams, but it was a question asked to him, would the Raiders be willing to move Davante Adams? And he said no, absolutely not. When asked, Davante Adams said the same thing. But we all know how sports goes. Sports, everybody says one thing, and that business aspect could command another. So I hope that Davante Adams, and I'm not going to say force his way out, but I hope that he reasons with the Raiders and let them know, like, hey, this is what I would like to do. I also have heard reports that, he's a bit disgruntled. He doesn't like the situation as far as where the Raiders at on the timeline, but he believes in the new coach. I forget who their coach is. I know the guy's name. It's on the top of my head. I'm thinking of the Texans head coach, though. But anyway, he loves the coach over there, willing to play for him. So I guess that's another reason why Davante would love to stay there. But we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, I've been reporting on this. I will be keeping my eyes on this storyline, see if things unfold the way I anticipate them to. And if I didn't state this, I anticipate Davante Adams to move out of the Vegas Raiders and be in the New York Jets uniform pretty soon. So we'll just see. We'll have to see how it goes. But that's all I got for y'all on this one. Please like this video, share this video, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content and going live on the channel. As well, hit the subscribe button, join the fam as I drop content daily, go live daily. And last but not least, my favorite part, leave your thoughts and opinions in that comment section, man. I'm very interested to know what y'all think about this particular move, what y'all think about this NFL season. There's a lot more NFL content coming up. As y'all know, I love the NFL, the NBA, and boxing. So the NBA season is concluded. It's time to get to this football content, as we're only about a week and some change away from starting OTA. So exciting time, exciting. But that's all I got for y'all on this one. It is Tony the Savant. Peace.